What if everything we're told about women's strength is wrong? What if true power isn't about fitting into society's expectations, but about loyalty, sacrifice, and standing firm in the face of adversity? Sita from the Ramayana isn't just a figure from an ancient myth. Her story challenges the very ideals we hold today. In this video, we'll dive into how Sita's strength defies modern ideas of womanhood and what her journey can teach us about the pressures women face in today's world. Stick with us until the end, and you might just see Sita's story in a whole new light. Welcome to Hindu Epics Explained, where ancient wisdom meets the issues of today. Let's get started. Sita's story begins in a way that sets her apart from any typical hero. Unlike most mythological figures, Sita wasn't born of a woman. She emerged from the earth itself, an embodiment of purity, virtue, and strength. King Janaka, who discovered her while ploughing his fields, considered her a divine gift. She was not just an ordinary girl, she was destined for greatness from the very beginning. Raised in the kingdom of Mithila, Sita's strength was rooted in character, not superficial qualities. Her intelligence, wisdom, and selflessness were the true sources of her power. As the Ramayana tells us, Sita was the embodiment of virtue, a guiding light of Dharma in a world full of chaos. Sita's strength wasn't defined by her appearance or by the roles expected of women. It was her inner fortitude, her devotion to duty, and her commitment to doing what was right, no matter the cost. This is something we can learn from even today. In a society that often praises external qualities over inner strength, Sita's story reminds us that true power comes from within. Rama, Sita's husband, was exiled to the forest for 14 years due to a promise his father made. But what happened next is what sets Sita apart as one of the greatest symbols of loyalty in history. Instead of staying behind in the comfort of the palace, Sita chose to follow Rama into the wilderness, leaving behind her privileged life. Her decision wasn't just about being the dutiful wife, it was about a deeper loyalty and commitment to the man she loved. In a world today where personal interests often trump the needs of those we care about, Sita's actions stand as a testament to true loyalty. Sita wasn't forced to follow Rama. She chose it, and that's the heart of her strength. Her devotion wasn't based on convenience, but on something much deeper, a commitment to what is right, even when it's hard. The Ramayana says, Sita followed Rama not just because she was his wife, but because her love for him was rooted in duty and righteousness. Her journey invites us to reflect on loyalty today. Are we loyal to the people we love, even when it's difficult? How does loyalty shape our actions in today's world? Ravana, the demon king, kidnaps Sita while Rama and Lakshmana are away. For many, this would be the end of the story, a simple rescue mission, a typical damsel in distress scenario. But Sita's true strength isn't in her ability to fight back physically. It's in her moral courage to stay true to her values, no matter the circumstances. As Ravana tempts her, offering power and wealth, Sita stays unwavering in her commitment to Rama. She doesn't surrender her values, her love, or her devotion to him, even when faced with the greatest temptations. Sita's strength lies in her ability to resist the outside world's pressures, her refusal to compromise on what she believes is right. This is where her moral courage shines through. The Ramayana describes, Sita stayed true to Rama in mind and heart, despite Ravana's advances. Sita's response to Ravana, refusing to be bought, refusing to give in, teaches us about strength of character. In today's world, we face our own temptations and pressures to compromise our values. But Sita reminds us that true strength comes from staying true to who we are, even when the world tries to lead us astray. After Ravana's defeat, Sita faces one of her most controversial moments, the Agni Pariksha, or trial by fire. In this trial, Sita steps into a blazing fire to prove her purity and loyalty to Rama. The fire god, Agni, protects her, and she emerges unscathed. While controversial to many today, this trial was a testament to Sita's faith in herself and her unshakable belief in her purity. At first glance, the Agni Pariksha may seem like an antiquated test, reinforcing outdated views of purity. But when we look deeper, it's a symbol of inner strength and self-assurance. Sita doesn't take the test because she has something to prove to the world. She takes it because she believes in her own integrity. The Ramayana tells us, the fire did not touch her because her truth was undeniable. In today's world, we often find ourselves judged by others' standards. Sita's trial shows us that true purity is not about meeting others' expectations, but about staying true to our own beliefs and values. Sita's story isn't just a tale of loyalty or sacrifice. It's a powerful statement about the strength of women, a strength that transcends time and speaks to us today. In modern society, we talk about gender equality, but Sita's strength teaches us that equality isn't about being the same. It's about recognizing the unique qualities that men and women bring to the table. In her devotion, Sita didn't try to be like Rama. She showed that strength comes in different forms, and hers was the strength of inner resolve, of loyalty, and the unwavering commitment to doing what's right. Sita's story challenges us today, especially in a world where gender roles are often misunderstood or forced upon us. She shows us that true equality is about respecting the unique strengths that each individual brings. It's not about conforming, but about celebrating our differences and valuing one another for our individual contributions. As the Ramayana concludes, Sita's strength was not in her obedience, but in her unwavering commitment to what was right. Sita's legacy calls for a redefinition of true strength in today's world, one that values moral courage, loyalty, and the unique gifts that women and men bring. Sita's life teaches us that true strength is found not in what we can take from the world, but in what we give, through loyalty, sacrifice, and integrity. In today's world, we're constantly challenged by external pressures that ask us to abandon our values for convenience. But Sita's journey shows us that we can be steadfast, loyal, and true to our principles, no matter the cost. As you reflect on her story, ask yourself, how can we apply Sita's strength and moral courage in our lives? What values are we willing to stand for, even when everything seems to be against us? If Sita's story inspired you, share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more epic stories and timeless lessons from Hindu epics explained.